In this lesson, ke tlo bontsha how to factorize by using the sum and the difference of perfect cubes. Let's say, for example, re na le x cube plus 8. This problem ke the sum of perfect cubes. This problem re tseba ka gore e na le two terms, and then those terms di separately ke plus sign. That is why re bitsa gore ke the sum of perfect cubes. And then another thing, re expect gore these terms e be the perfect cubes. Re expect gore this term and this term e be perfect cubes. Remember gore re na le perfect square and then ra ba le perfect cube. So for this one, re expect gore e be a perfect cube. Ge o nyaka go testa gore a number is a perfect cube, let's say for example, ge o ka tšea 27 wa e bea ka gare ga a cube root. So this is a cube root, it's not a square root. Ge o ka tšea this number wa e bea ka gare ga a cube root, it tlo fa 3. So every time ge o ka re o cuba any number and then ya o fa a whole number, e rela gore that number is a perfect cube. Le ge o ka bea 8 and then wa e beela cube, so it tlo fa 2. O ka pressa this expression using the calculator, it tlo fa 2. So because o file a whole number, e rela gore this number is a perfect cube. And then let's say for example, ge o ka beela 9 cube, in this case e ka se go fe a whole number, e tlo fa decimal. So e rela gore 9 it's not a perfect cube. So always re expect gore this term and this term e be perfect cubes. So now let's see gore re factorize bjang this problem. So always re factorize the sum of perfect cubes, re na le a very special formula. So e re lebelele that formula. So this formula e re a cube plus b cube e lekana le a plus b inside the bracket, and then open the bracket, a squared minus ab plus b squared. So o ka kgona go lemoga gore in this problem, this is our a cube and then this is our b cube. So always the first thing that we do, re nyaka go find the cube root ya this one, and then ra dira the same thing. So the cube root ya x cube, obvious ya gore fa x. Remember gore ge re cuba a number, let's say re na le x cube in this case, this problem e no tshwana le ge re re ke x to the power 3 divided by 3. So e tshwana le ge re ke 3 over 3, and then 3 over 3 is just 1. So that is why re na le x. So e rela gore the cube root ya x cube e re fa x, and then the cube root ya 8 e re fa 2. So ga ka e try ka calculator, and then e rela gore from there re tlo shumisha our formula. E rela gore re tlo re x cube plus 8 e lekana le, and then from there re substitute in this formula. In this case, remember gore this is our a and then this is our b. E rela gore from there re substitute. This is x plus 2, and then our a ke x, so ke x squared, and then minus, and then our a ke x, and then our b ke 2, and then our b ke 2. So e rela gore ra square. So e rela gore this is our final answer, is x plus 2 and then x squared minus 2x plus x squared. So this is our answer. So the key thing ko wena o gopole a formula. So ge ko gopola this formula, everything e ba straightforward, because the first thing wena o cuba term 1 ya gago le term 2, and then from there was substitute. So this is our answer. And then what about this one, x cube plus 125? So the first thing, re tlo nyaka cube root ya first term ya rena, and then ra dira the same thing. So cube root ya x cube ya re fa x, and then cube root ya 125 ya re fa 5. So can we try ka calculator? So this means this is our a and then this is our b. So from there e re la gore x cube plus 125 e lekana le, and then from there ra substitute. This is our a, and then our a in this case is x, and then our b ke 5, and then from there we open another bracket, and then our a re le ke x, so re la roba le x squared, and then ra minus, and then ra ba le a times b, I can say is 5x, and then plus b squared. So re la gore this is 5 squared, and then from there this is x plus 5, and then x squared minus 5x, and then 5 squared get 25. So this is our final answer. And then I'll try this one. 8x cube plus 27. So I told you the same thing. The first thing first, re nyaka go check out this is a perfect cube. So from there, cube root ya 8 ke 2, and then cube root ya x cube ke x. Remember this cube root erela 8 and then x cube, so that is why re square everything, I mean re cube everything, and then cube root ya 27 ke 3. So erela from there re no plug formula ya rena, x cube plus 27 is equals to, and then our a is 2x, and then our b is 3, and then our a squared, this is 2x squared, and then from there minus ab, and then our a is 2x, and then our b is 3, and then our b again is 3, so get 3 squared, and then from there re la gore robale 2x plus 3, and then this is 2x all squared. Re la gore this squared ke sa 2 ebile ke sa x, so 2 squared ke 4, and then x squared re fa x squared, and then minus 2x times 3 re fa minus 6x, and then 3 squared ke 9, and then this is our final answer. And then what about this one? X to the power 6 plus 64 y to the power 9. Re na le 2 times jelo re di separate ke plus sign, so this means tlo tshwanela gore check gore those terms get perfect cubes na. So re tlo try to find the cube root ya this one, and then ra dira the same thing ka this one. So ge re nyaka ya this one, remember this is just x to the power 6 over 3. O ja this one wa divide ka this one, and then re la roba le x squared, and then as for this one ro find pele cube root ya 64. So ge ka try go check cube root ya 64 it will fa 4, so this one e re fa 4, and then ra nyaka ya y to the power 9. This is just the same as 9, I mean y to the power 9 over 3, so e re fa y to the power 9 divided by 3 is just 3. So e re la gore this is our a, and then this is our b. So from there re ka kgona go factorize, e re la gore x cube plus 64 y to the power 9 e lekana le our a ke x squared, and then our b ke 4y cube, and then our a squared re le ke x squared, so this x squared re tlo e beela squared because ke squared is a formula, and then ra ba le minus, and then our a ke x squared, and then our b ke 4y cube, and then our b is 4y cube, and then from there re ka no simplify a problem ya rena, re la gore re na le x squared plus 4y cube and then x squared to the power 2 x to the power 4 because it's 2 times 2, so that is why it's x to the power 4. And then from there minus, and then x squared times 4y cube minus x squared 4y cube, and then plus 4y cube. So this is our answer. And then let's say only 54x cube plus 16. So re two terms tse le gore di separated ke plus sign, and therefore re nyaka go testa gore these terms ke di perfect cubes. So re nyaka go find the cube root ya tsona. So re ka go find the cube root ya 54 using the calculator, o ka kgona lemoga gore e go fa a decimal. So e rela gore this term it's not a perfect cube, therefore e rela gore re ka se kgone go šomiša this method. Even if you can try this one, you'll realize gore this is not a perfect cube, because ge o ka go find cube root ya 16 e ka so fe a whole number, e tlo go fa a decimal. So e rela gore re ka se kgone go šomiša this method wa sum of perfect cubes. So always ge re na le this situation, the first thing to check, re nyaka go checka gore ga re na le the highest common factor. This is 54 and then this is 16. So ka kgone lemoga gore ka mo 54 re na le 2 le ka mo 16 re na le 2. So e rela gore 2 is the highest common factor, therefore e rela gore mo re tlo šala ka 27x cube, because it's like 54 divided by 2, and then more ra ba le 8 because it's like 16 divided by 2. And then from there o ka kgona go lemoga gore this is a perfect cube, even this one, because ge re ka re try find the cube roots ya tsona di re fa a whole number. So the cube root ya 27 e re fa 3, and then ya x cube e re fa x, and then ya 8 e re fa 2, therefore re ka kgona go šomiša this formula. From there e rela gore re na le 54x cube plus 16 e lekana le, and then now re ka kgona go šomiša this formula, but o ka lemoga gore ka montle re na le 2, so e rela gore re tlo thoma pele ra beya 2 ya rena before re tlo apply this formula, because this formula is based on this part. So re tlo beya 2 ya rena ka ntle, and then ya ba gona re apply this formula. And then remember gore this is our A and then this is our B. So e rela gore this is 3x plus 2, and then a squared, this is 3x squared minus, and then a is 3x, and then our b is 2, and then 2 squared, and then from there I can simplify. This is 2 at 3x plus 2, and then 3x squared, this is 3 squared irfa 9, and then x squared irfa x squared, and then rabale minus 3x times 2 irfa 6x, and then 2 squared irfa 4. So this is our final answer. So it's important or always try to check gore ga o ne the highest common factor. So ga ka find out gore o na le the highest common factor, thoma pele o ntshe the highest common factor, and then before o tlo apply this method. And then what if re na le p to the power 6 divided by 27 plus q cube over 8? Re na le two terms tse le gore di separatile ke plus sign, and then from there re nyaka go find the cube root ya these terms. So just because ke di fraction, it doesn't mean gore e ka se apply. So re la gore re find cube root ya this term and then there this term, because this root ya everything. So this is like p to the power 6 over 3 ke 6 divided by 3. so re la gore ro ba le p to the power 6 over 3, which is just p to the power 2, because 6 divided by 3 get 2. So this is p squared, and then divide by, and then cube root ya 27 erfa 2, I mean to say erfa 3, and then radira the same thing as for this one. E over 3 divide by 3, so 3 divided by 3 get 1, so erela gore this is just q, and then cube root ya 8 erfa 2. So erela gore this is our a, and then this is our b. So from there re ka kgona go shumisha our formula. So ge re lo shumisha our formula, rore p to the power 6 over 27 plus q cube over 8 is equals to, and then re ke thomega mo fase for the sake of space. So erela gore our a ke p squared over 3, and then our b is q over 2, and then a squared erela gore re na le p squared over 3, and then all squared, and then minus, and then here for ab erela gore ro ba le p squared over 3, and then our b ke q over 2, and then ra ba le b squared, which is q over 2 all squared, and then from there re la gore re na le p squared over 3 plus q over 2, and then now re simplify this one, loss of exponents, re la gore this is 2 times 2, and then re la gore ro ba le p to the power 4, and then remember gore this squared tsamaya again le this 3, re la gore yo ba 3 squared, so 3 squared ke 9, and then from here p squared times q in order for p squared q, and then 3 times 2 ke 6, and then for this one ro ba le q squared divided by 4, because this 2 ke this one, and then ke this one, so this is 2 squared, that is why re na le 4. So this is our final answer, and then is simplified in this case. And then now we'll discuss about the difference of perfect cubes. Remember our difference ka o metsa e no rela gore minus, and then sum e no rela gore plus. So for this one is a difference of perfect cubes. O ka kgona bona gore mo re na le minus sign, and then as for the sum, this one ke plus, and then o ka kgona bona gore this formula ga di tshwane, di a bit different, so it's important gore o ska ba di tlhakatlhakantša ka re ga exam. Lebelela ya the difference, o ka kgona bona gore because this is the difference, le bracket ya mathomo e tšea minus, and then sign ya ka mafelelo always e remain the same. Lebelela ya the sum, always this sign e corresponda le this sign, and then this one always I change e phela e le positive, so this one and this one always di phela di le positive, and then the first bracket, as I've said, always di tšea a sign ya o tsamaya le the difference or the sum. So the only sign e le gore ya change ke this one. So ge re deala le the sum, and then this sign re beya minus, is like the opposite, and then ge re deala le the difference, and then this one ya change e ba positive. So that's the only place where you must be very careful, because as for the first bracket, re tseba gore e tšea sign ya go tshwana le this one or this one, and then ya mafelelo always e remain the same. So that's the only difference. So everything e le re discuss about the sum, it will apply le for the difference. So the only change it will be a formula. So ke tlo dira only 2 examples, because honestly everything is the same. So re tlo lebelela only 2 examples, let's say una le x cube minus y cube. So the first thing o ka kgona bona hore una le two terms, and then those terms di separated ke minus sign, and then now re nyaka go check hore these terms ke the perfect cubes. So re ka nyaka cube root ya this term and then ya this term, so e re fa x and then this one e re fa y. This means this is our a and then this is our b, and then from there re la hore re tlo re x cube minus y cube is equals to, and then ra shumisha a formula. So a minus b re na le x minus y, and then this is a squared, re la hore re na le x squared, and then ra plus, and then for a re na le x, and then for b re na le y, and then ra plus y squared. So this is our final answer. O ka kgona bona hore everything is the same. The only thing you must be very careful go formula ya gago. And then what about 8a cube minus 64b cube? So re na le two terms tse le gore di separated ke minus, and then from there re ka kgona test hore these terms ke di perfect cubes. So I got tomaga this one and then this one. So cube root ya 8 erfa 2, and then cube root ya a cube erfa, cube root ya a cube erfa a, and then ya 64 erfa 8, and then this one erfa b. So this is our a and then this is our b. So from there re ka kgona shumisha our formula. A cube minus 64 b cube elekanali, and then our a is 2a, and then our b is 8b, and then a squared is 2a, and then radical squared, and then plus our a is 2a, and then our b is 8b, and then this is 8b squared. So from there I can simplify. Re la hore re na le 2a minus 8b, and then 2a squared or 2 squared, and then yampa 4, and then a squared, and then plus 2 times 8 is 16, a times b is ab, so re la hore re na le 16ab, and then now re na le 8b squared. So re la hore re nyaka bona hore a squared 8 squared ke bokae, re la hore roba le 64b squared. So this is our final answer. So o ka kgona bona hore this problem is not very difficult. So the key thing when I go to gopole di formula tša gago, remember hore re na le difference of perfect square, and then re na le difference of cubes. So ya di cubes o tlo lebelela hore ke perfect cube, and then ya perfect square wa lebelela hore ke a perfect square. So ya perfect square re tseba hore ge re ka direla square root e tshwanetse re fe a whole number, but ya perfect cube ge re direla cube root e tshwanetse re fe a whole number. So ke ka mokgwa le ka kgona go di recognize ka gona. So the first thing wa checka hore ke na le how many terms. Ge o ka ba le two terms tse le hore di separated ke plus, and then try go checka hore nka kgona go shumisha the sum of perfect cubes, and then ge le hore di na le minus or plus, again o ka kgona go checka hore ke perfect square. So ke na le a video tutorial mo le re be ke discussa difference of perfect square. So it's important hore o di lebele kaofela gore kgone go tseba the difference. So anyway, that's it for this tutorial.